Hi, my name is Vachaspati and my surname is Bimali. I teach IELTS and PT. So in this YouTube video, today I am going to teach you some wonderful tips that you must follow when you go to take IELTS speaking exam. Especially in IELTS speaking part 2. What are the things that you should keep in mind that I am going to explain step by step. So number 1, understand the cue card topic carefully, underline keywords. So when you go to take IELTS, in IELTS speaking part 2, they will show you the cue card. Okay, at first you have to understand the cue cards, and you have to underline the keywords only. Without understanding the cue card, some students start speaking, which is wrong habit. Number 2, use the 1 minute preparation time wisely. Make quick notes. So after you see your cue card, you have to use 60 seconds very intelligently to prepare the short notes. And when you begin to prepare the short notes, you don't have to write long sentences. For example, describe the place where you want to visit. If you have to generate few subtopics, you have to generate subtopics like Pokhara, 10 years ago, with my friends, serene environment, spectacular view, well-equipped hotels, especially enlightened people. Okay, this is how you have to generate what? Subtopics. Okay, when you begin to generate subtopics, you don't have to write long sentences. Number 3, follow the structure of the cue card. Try to cover all the bullet points. In IELTS speaking part 2, IELTS examiner will show you a cue card like describe the person you love to communicate. You should say, who is that? When you met him, why is he different from others? Explain his contribution in the society. They will give you 4 bullet points, and as you begin to speak, you should try to cover all the points. Okay, who is he? Like, well, there are so many persons whom I love to talk, but today I would like to talk about my friend whose name is Ramesh. There are so many reasons why I love to communicate with him. In the first place, he is really a selfless. In the second place, okay, he gives due respect even to haves and have-not people. Here, haves and have-not people means rich and poor people. Like this, we have to start. Okay, now next, start with a strong opening line. I would like to talk about. So most of the IELTS students, when they go to take IELTS exam, they say, I want to talk about. Even though I want to talk about is not wrong English, okay, even though you can say I want to talk about, when you say I want, it means you are not showing politeness in your conversation. In order to show extreme politeness in your conversations, we have to use I would like. Today I would like to talk about my friend with whom I love to communicate. Okay. Number 5, speak for the full 2 minutes. Don't stop so early. So I can say in confidence tone that most of the IELTS instructors and students, they often say it's very easy to speak for 2 minutes. But when you start speaking, especially on IELTS speaking tasks 2 minutes seems as if it is eternity. 2 minutes seem as if it is eternity. People hardly speak for 2 minutes. They speak for 80 seconds, 60 seconds, and after that they go off track. Okay, they can't speak on the given topic. You have to speak at least for 2 minutes. So what I would like to say again, unless your examiner stops you, keep speaking, keep going. Okay, next. Number 6, organize your talk with a clear beginning, middle and end. Organize your talk with a clear beginning, middle and end. Before you start speaking, you should know how you are going to end your speech. What you are going to say in the middle. I mean, you should have crystal clear mind. Okay. Organize your talk with a clear beginning, middle and end. How you are going to end your speech. That you should know before speaking. Okay. Next. Number 7. Use storytelling techniques. Here number 7. Use storytelling techniques. Describe events like a real experience. Describe storytelling techniques. The moment you start describing IELTS speaking part 2, you should think as if you are telling a story. You have to generate ideas. When you begin to tell the stories, how smooth and how comfortable you tell, in the same way, you should be able to generate ideas. You have to design a story. Okay, that story can be real and it can be full of imagination also. It is good to tell lie to your IELTS exam, but your lie should be believable. It should be full of logic. Okay. Now, number 8. Use the past tense if you are describing a past event. What does it mean? Let me give you example. Okay. Describe the place where you went to visit last time. Okay. This question, if the question is based on simple past tense, you have to use simple past tense. For example, well, there were so many places where I went to visit in the past, but today I would like to talk about the city where I went along with my bosom friends and affectionate family members. The place I chose was Pokhara, which is one of the serene and picturesque cities in Nepal. Like this, serene and picturesque. You have to show wide range of vocabulary. Where is what? Relative clause. We use relative clause to give additional information about any place, person or thing. Okay. Now, number 9. Add details and examples to make your talk more interesting. What does it mean? Add details and examples to make your talk more interesting. Okay. You have to make your speech more interesting. For that, you can give examples from your own life also. You can give social examples also. Okay. For example, okay, some people say money cannot buy happiness. I truly believe that money cannot buy happiness. Let me make you understand by giving the example of what? Elon Musk. Even though Elon Musk is considered to be the richest man in the world, his wife and his daughters were not happy with him. What I mean here, his abundant wealth could not give happiness to his wife. As a result, his wife went to court and she filed the case for divorce against what? Elon Musk. It is proved that money cannot buy happiness. Okay, had money brought the happiness, Elon Musk's wife would not have gone to court. Okay, would not have gone to court to file the case against her husband. I truly believe money does not buy happiness. I mean, you can give your own example also. You can give the social example also. It doesn't matter. What matters? Logic matters. Okay. Number 10. Use time connectors like at first, then, after that, and finally. Use time connectors. At first, then, after that, and finally. Okay. So, how did you enjoy your last vacation? Okay. Like, at first, I went to Mustang, which is one of the stunning places in Nepal. After that, we hired a luxurious hotel where we ate different kinds of exuberant and majestic food items. After that, we went to visit the local places nearby Mustang. Finally, we returned to our home, enjoying a lot. I mean, you have to use time connectors like at first, then, after that, and finally. Number 11. Avoid long pauses. Avoid long pauses. Keep talking even if you repeat or rephrase. So, what happens in IELTS exam? So examiner is there to try to know your fluency. If you speak too slowly, examiner will notice that you are suffering from fluency. I mean, so as you start speaking, somewhere if you go blank, I mean, don't, stay, don't, I mean, immediately try to speak. Avoid long pauses, okay? If you remain silent for a long time, it is not good in IELTS speaking. Okay. Number 12. Don't memorize a full speech the examiner can tell. Don't memorize a full speech the examiner can tell. Okay. Some students, what they do, they memorize the speech, 10 speech, 25 speech, and when they go to take the exam, they give the answers on the basis of the memorization. Okay. As examiners are English expert, they can notice, okay, whether you are speaking spontaneously or you are giving answers on the basis of memorizations. Okay, number 13. Use descriptive language. Use descriptive language. Include colors, feelings and senses. What do you mean by descriptive language? I mean, suppose if you have to speak, if they give topic like, speak about the writer whom you admire. Okay, well, there are so many accomplished writers whom I appreciate from the core of my heart. Today, I would like to talk about William Shakespeare, who is indomitable, who is peerless English dramatist in the field of English literature. There are so many reasons why I praise him that in the first place, he wrote 37 dramas which are very, very interesting to read. In addition to it, we can read, we can know what human emotion is in his drama. Okay, moreover, he arises interest by showing conflicts in the drama. This is how you have to speak. Use descriptive language. If you have to appreciate a writer's talent, okay, what are the adjectives you have to use? One is prolific writer, one is distinguished writer, one is celebrated writers, one is dynamic writers, one is versatile writers. Okay, such words you should know. Okay, not only about writer, about other personalities also. Like Kapil Sharma is Kapil Sharma is an eminent comedian, eminent, very famous. Sachin Tendulkar is a veteran cricketer. Okay, David Christer is an accomplished English teacher. You have to use descriptive language. Okay, number 4. Use expressions to describe feelings. For example, I was really excited. It made me nervous. Use expressions to describe feelings. If you have to describe the feelings, you can use this kind of expressions like, I was really excited. I was thrilled to know. T-S-R-I-L-L-E. I was thrilled to know. I was excited. I was elated. E-L-A-T-E-D. Elated means to feel very happy. I was elated. I was over the moon. I was elated. I was jubilant. I was delightful. Okay. I was thrilled to know. I was really excited. It made me nervous. Whenever you have to express your feelings, you can use this kind of expressions. For example, when I got 8.5 in each module in IELTS, I felt as if I was over the moon. I felt extremely happy. I was thrilled to know when I got 8.5 in each module in IELTS. I was thrilled. I was elated. Okay. If you have to express extreme happiness, you can use such words like thrilled, elated, over the moon. Okay. Now, okay. Okay, dear students, I am going to provide you 15 number tips. If you run out of ideas, add your opinion to describe a related story. What I mean here, as you begin to say something about as speaking part 2, sometimes, okay, if you run out of ideas, if you go blank, if nothing comes in your mind, okay, then at that time you can add your opinion. You can add your opinion. It may be good for some people, like it may not be good some people. Like you can add your own opinion. So the most important reason why many people love to go to Pokhara, like now, if you run out of ideas, like in my opinion, Pokhara is a city which is full of spiritually enlightened people. In my opinion, Pokhara is only one city which is full of spiritually enlightened people. You can add your own opinion, okay, to prolong your conversation. Here, prolong is to increase your conversation. Next, use varied sentence structure. Mix simple and complex sentence. What you have to show varieties in your sentences. You can use simple sentences. You can use complex sentences also. Let me give you one example of simple sentences. She is blind, but she can walk comfortably on the way. She is blind, but she can walk comfortably on the way. Let me make it complex. Even though she is blind, she can walk comfortably on the way. Next example. He is very successful person, but he never dominates people on the basis of economic status. Now I would like to make it complex. Although he is rich man, he showers equal respect to both haves and haves not people. Haves and haves not. It means rich and poor. You can use simple sentence and you can use complex sentence too. Now, next. Stay calm and confident. It's okay to hesitate slightly. Okay. You have to be very calm. You have to be very, very peaceful. You don't have to show nervousness on your facial expressions. Number 18. Don't panic. If you go off topic slightly, focus on fluency. Don't panic. Here panic means don't be nervous. If you go off topic slightly, as you start speaking in Ielts speaking part 2, if you go off topic, then don't panic. Don't be sad. Don't be nervous. Focus on fluency. Okay? Next. Speak clearly and at a steady pace. What do you mean by steady pace? Steady pace means you shouldn't speak too fast. You shouldn't speak too slowly. You have to speak in moderate pace. M-O-D-E-R-A-T. Moderate. Pace, moderate means neither fast nor slow. Pace means movement. Okay. Next, don't rush. Next, avoid fillers like hum, you know, and like. Okay. Though I have mentioned, you don't have to use fillers like, you know, hum. You can use it, but you shouldn't use it too much. Okay. Next, 21. If you forget a word, explain it using other words. Show your language ability. If you forget the word, explain it using another words. Okay? It's like describe the person who annoys you. Annoy means trouble. Well, there are some people who often torture and trouble me. Today I would like to talk about my own wife who often tortures me. In the first place, why I detest her. In the first place, why I detest her, she is money monger and troublemaker woman. Okay, so I mean money monger. I mean she gives more importance to money than loving relationship. Okay, if you forget the word, okay, then immediately you should use another word. Another reason why I hate her, she is fussy. Yeah. Okay, if you don't get this fussy word very, very quickly, I mean, she touches me especially for unimportant matters, frivolous, trivial and unimportant. And if you can't explain the word, use the another words. Okay, let me give you examples. I mean, she gives more importance to her siblings in comparison to my siblings. I should say that, okay, she doesn't give due importance to her own family members. Okay, I mean, if you forget any word, use another word to replace that. Okay. Now let me give you another example. Okay. Now next, if you forget a word, explain it using other words. Like Ramesh Sharma is a very good English teacher. Okay. Students like him because he is super talented and painstaking. Painstaking means what? Hard working. And if you don't know the synonyms of hard working, you can tell, I mean, he works hard, he takes care of students, okay, he, checks the students' notebook like this. If you don't know how to say painstaking, okay, you can explain by making your sentences long. I mean, he collects the notebook of his students and he always tries to find out the errors they had committed in their writings. Now, if you don't know exact word painstaking, you have to make him understand in another way. Additionally, I mean, if you don't know how to say spiritual, additionally, he is a religious man and he always gets afraid of committing crime. Okay, so he's really a spiritually enlightened man. If you don't know if you don't know how to say spiritually enlightened man, you can say, okay, he gets afraid of committing crime. Okay, he always loves to do good works, which can give happiness to people. So he really helps to poor people, and though he's a rich man, he's a rich man. He gives, he helps poor people, financially. If you don't know, he is a great philanthropist. Philanthropist means the person who helps poor people by giving money. Such persons are what? Philanthropist. If you don't know how to use exact word philanthropist, you can make your examiner understand by making your sentences a little bit long. So are you getting me, Radhika? Yes. Babu? Yes. Rajesh, are you getting me? Okay. Now 22. Practice speaking for 2 minutes every day on different topics. So what I would like to suggest, I want you to collect at least 25 topics for IELTS speaking part 2. Okay, make questions, write answers of 22 topics and try to speak on each topic every day. Okay, this is how you should, tips number 23rd. Record your practice and evaluate your fluency and coherence. What do you mean by coherence? Coherence means connectivity of idea. Coherence means what? Connectivity of idea. You should be able to connect the ideas very, very properly. Okay. Next, use linking phrases like what I mean is. To give you example, let me explain. Okay, what I mean is, now, if you have said something, if you are in doubt what you have said, examiner might not have understood. To clarify again, you can say what I mean is. Like, why do you admire the mayor of Balansaha a lot? Balansaha is really a philanthropist and benevolent person. What I mean is, he is a rich person. He helps poor people by giving money. What I mean, like this. Okay, you can use what I mean. Okay, and let me explain. To give you an example, okay, you can use another expressions like linking words. To give you example, do you think money can buy happiness? Yes, I truly believe money can buy happiness. To give you one example, one of my friends who was not able to buy majestic food items due to his poverty, all of a sudden, one rich man gave him $10,000. After that, he started living foolish and he bought so many nutritious things for eating. As a result, he became happy. So, to give you an example, you can use this kind of linking words. Next, let me explain. Do you think all the money doctors who work in private hospitals are money monger? Money monger means who gives more importance to money. Okay, that's very interesting questions. I have never ever thought you would ask me such a tricky questions. Let me explain you. Okay, let me explain you. So using these expressions also, you can use what? Linking words. So number 25. Use personal stories, real or imaginary, but make them believable. Okay, you can give your real examples also. If you can't give real examples, you can give the example which is full of imaginations also, but you must make your examiner believe that you are telling the truth. Okay, number 26. Use the present perfect to talk about past experience with present relevance. Okay, like, okay, speak about the person you admire. The person whom I really appreciate is none other than my own brother, whose name is Omnath Bimali. By profession, he is a Sanskrit professor. He is working as a department head in Delhi University. Okay, so he has written some books, and his books are available abundantly in the entire world. Okay, additionally, he has taught advanced Sanskrit in different universities in India. So, I mean, you have to use present perfect tense to describe the things which are even relevant at the time of speaking also. Okay, if you have finished something in the past, and after finishing that work, if you feel the effect of completed actions, you have to use present perfect tense. Number 27, use modal verbs like might, could, would when speculating or imagining. Number 28, don't speak too formally, be natural and conversational. So as speaking talks, as sometimes students keep on speaking formal English. Your language should be formal as well as informal. Okay, I mean you should use conversational English. Number 29. If you get stuck, go back to your notes for support. So this is the most important things. As you begin to explain, if you forget some things, you can have a look your notes, but you don't have to look it for a long time. You can look it just for a second. After that, start speaking. Number 30. Be expressive. Show interest and enthusiasm when speaking. As you begin to speak, you don't have to look down, you don't have to look off. You have to show excitement on your face. You should directly look to the examiner's eye. Eye contact is very, very crucial. Number 31. Avoid saying, I don't know what to say. Say anything relevant. So you cannot say, I don't know. I have no any idea. You can say, would you please send the questions? Okay. You can't ask this kind of question. You can't get this kind of help in IELTS speaking exam. Next, 32. Learn topic specific vocabulary to speak with more confidence. Okay. I mean, if you get the questions related to a person, speak about the person whom you admire. Like admire, eminent, celebrated, distinguished, prolific, for place. Collect the vocabulary. Learn topic specific vocabulary. If you have to describe the beauty of place, stunning place, terrific place, exotic place, spectacular view, enchanting view, okay, serene place, okay, you have to know topic related vocabulary. Next, tips number 33. Don't just describe, explain and expand your ideas. Don't just describe, explain and expand your ideas. You have to expand your ideas. Okay. You have to increase, you have to show logic. You have to speak sentences which are full of logic. Number 34. End your talk naturally. Don't stop abruptly. Whenever you have to end your topic, end it naturally. Don't end it all of a sudden. Okay. Number 35. Practice timing yourself so you never know. Practice timing yourself so you know what 2 minutes feel. So it's very, very difficult to speak for 2 minutes, and as speaking part 2. You have to practice a lot. It seems as if it is eternity. Okay. I mean, you have to practice a lot. Dear IELTS test takers, I teach IELTS and PT online and offline. If you are interested to join my class, you can directly give call on my WhatsApp number. And at last, I request you to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icons so you never miss any update. Thank you very much.